All right, welcome everybody. So today I'm going to show you a quick video that shows you how to accept an invitation that was sent through QuickBooks. So here on my screen is what the email looks like. So it shows up here on the top, this is what the subject's going to be. Heritage Bookkeeping has invited you to use QuickBooks Self-Employed. And this Self-Employed is just the subscription that I set this up as. This will depend on what your accountant or your bookkeeper sets your business up as. So down here we've got Heritage Bookkeeping has invited you to join QuickBooks Self-Employed as a new user of Jane Smith. I set this up as just an individual, but if you're like a company, it'll have your company name. Again, just depends on how it was set up. All right, let's get started. So right here, we're going to click the green button that shows Accept Invitation. All right, and this is the screen that pops up. So let me scroll down just a little bit here. So if you already have an Intuit ID, you're going to click this button, Sign In. Now, even if you've had an ID for several years, maybe you tried it out a few years ago, it won't let you create a new account. So what you would need to do if you don't remember that you have an ID, if you try and fill this out, it will show you under this email address, it says this user ID has already been taken. That means that you more than likely have an account under this email address. So what you'll want to do is click Sign In. And if you don't remember your password, you can try it. Underneath that sign in, there will be a forgot password and you'll be able to reset it. But for context of this video, I'm just going to create a new one. So we're going to do Jane Smith. We're going to do a random phone number. And we're going to click Sign Up. Okay, just give it just a minute. You don't need to click on anything right now. And that is it. So this brings us to your dashboard. The next step of the process is you want to connect your accounts. So we'll click on the green button. And this here is where you would set up your bank accounts. So, let's see here. A lot of entrepreneurs have this company here. This is the one that I recommend. I personally use it. So I'm not going to sign in with my account, but it's super easy. All you need to do is create, put in your email and your password. And this is the same for any of these merchants. So, if you have Chase, there's one right here, Chase. It's the same thing. So you'll just click the continue button, and you'll sign in with your bank login information. So if you have Chase, then you'll click continue. Some of them will pop up like this, where you'll basically sign into your bank account. Now, the reason why us accountants have you as a customer do this is that way we're not having your bank login information. That's definitely something that, needs to stay with you. So that's why I'm creating these videos, is to help you set this up, and that way we can get started and get your business going. So once you get your bank account logged in here, this is a sample company that is provided through QuickBooks. So once you get your bank accounts, you'll be able to see on this left-hand side, banking. You'll just click on it, and this has this is what pops up. Your bank connection is all set. So you don't need to do anything else. Your accountant, your bookkeeper, they will let you know what the next step is, but that is the primary sign up and connection of the bank account. So let's say the checking and saving is through your Chase account. You'll connect that first. And then let's say MasterCard's with a different merchant. So what you would do is you can click in here, link account, and you can, let's say your MasterCard's through Capital One. So you can set that up as well. So once you get those all set up, you are ready to go. Your bookkeeper will be able to access your account and be able to start doing your bookkeeping. So going back into the subscription that I created was self-employed. Now, we don't use it very often because it's very limiting on the type of features for a growing business, but just to show you there are some differences. On this left-hand side here, instead of showing banking, what you'll click on is this title here, transactions. It's kind of the same thing like banking, just a little different. So once you click on transactions, if you haven't set up any bank account yet, it's the same process. It'll show you, do you want to set up a bank account? And you'll go through that same exact process. But here is a little different. On this right-hand side here where it says add transaction, you'll click this drop-down button and you'll click add account. So if you have multiple accounts, this, as you can see, this is the exact same process that you would do for any other subscription. It just looks a little different. So you would go through here and you can set up, that other Capital One MasterCard credit card that you have. You would just go through here and set that up. So I just wanted to point the differences out. Transactions for self-employed versus banking for if you have like essentials or any of the other subscriptions. So stay tuned for another upcoming video where I'm going to show you a company called HubDoc. They are my favorite way of collecting bank statements and uploading receipts. So stay tuned for that one.